I'll be co-auctioneering with Raiden, licensed auctioneer in Texas. And this auction is presented by Heritage Auctions and Galleries Incorporated and is being conducted under the terms and conditions section of the catalog and as well as the website, ha.com. So please familiarize yourself with the terms, the catalog, and the website. So over the last few weeks, Heritage has been compiling bids by fax, email, mail, and John has all those bids placed in advance of this sale. And every item will open at the current bid, the reserve, or the reserve if there is one. Along with all the bids placed in advance of the sale, we're also taking bids from our Heritage Live platform. That's you guys. And to the left of me, Emily will be bidding on your behalf. Please know that only a bidder can submit when it is open on their lot. So sometimes bids come in at last minute due to the strength of their Wi-Fi. And it's not a reopening of the lot. It was still open on their computer. And so we ask for your patience and understanding when that does happen. And it will happen a few times throughout this sale. In addition to that kind of bidding, we also have phone bidding here with a few phone bidders. We have a sliding buyer's premium of 25% and lessening with the higher value lots will be applied to the hammer price of all individual lots and is described in detail in item 2 of our terms and condition. In case you may already know this, some people may not, but we have a few tools for you to use while you're bidding. The first one is called the cut bid. Technically, the cut bid is there for you. You don't have to go a full increment. You can cut the bid in half, but you're only allowed one cut bid per lot. So you want to use those judiciously, and it is a tool for you to help get what you want. Every now and then you might hear me say prior or proxy. It's a tie, and I'll go like this. We had the bid prior before you, but we encourage the active bidder to come back in and continue to bid. Sometimes you might want to use a cut bid there in that situation, your choice. And every now and then, if we don't get a bid, we'll have it still available, it will pass, and you can try to get it in a post-auction buyback and call our staff up here and see if you can do it. Any issues in your participation of the sale, Karina Lazo is our supervisor, 214-409-3127. And I am required to announce that in compliance with TDLR Rule 67.40, notice is hereby provided that this auction is covered by a recovery fund administered by the Texas Department of Licensing and Registration. P.O. Box 257, Austin, Texas, 78711, phone number 512-463-6599. We've got that out of the way, and we are going to continue to scoot along. On lot 81, we have Alleyway 9.8 A++ sealed Game Boy. There's 1,200 looking for a prior 1,200. We all talked about that. It's a tie. I need a little bit more from you, Heritage Live. Jump in. Jump on in. There's only 6 copies of this mid-production variant, and you can be one to own one. How about it at 1,300? High-grade copy. This is a scarce launch title. Looking for 1,300. How about a push to 1,400 here? You've got Mario on the front cover handling the handling the paddle ship. Looking for 14. How about 1,500? Very small. You got to look pretty hard to find him, but he's there. How about 1,500? 14 go to 1,500. 1,500 for this launch title Game Boy. Fair warning. Let's do 1,400. 7253 is our bidder. Lot 82, we have Game & Watch Gallery WATA 10.0. 1050 looking for 11. A++ sealed on this. Looking only 4th time offering this here. Looking for 1,300. How about 1,300? Now go to 1,400 Heritage Live. Jump in with another bidder at 1,400. 13 push to 14 here on the Game Boy. Now 1,500. 15, we encourage you to come in at 1,600. How about at 1,600 here for the Game Boy Game & Watch Gallery? Perfect score, 10.0, A++. Sealed up, ready to send to you. Fair warning here at 1,600. 1,550 comes in, still asking 16. Now what about 1,700 to you? Lot 82 here. Game & Watch Gallery, trying to go 1,700. Cut bid on top. Cut bid on top, looking for 1,700. And now we go to 1,800. How about it? 1,900 would be next. $1,900. Game & Watch Gallery 10.0 A++. Jump in at 1,900. How about it? 1,900. Fair warning. Let's do 1,800. 19. 1850. We'll give you a moment to come back in. Maybe you want to go 1950 now. 1850 on the cut bid. Got to have 19 to keep the lot open. Fair warning? All right, we'll do 1850. 7189 is our bidder, going along to Kirby's Dreamland. WATA 9.2 A+ sealed here. That 3-line warranty, later production. How about 950? 950 to $1,000 here with John, looking to come in at 1,100 here for Game Boy Kirby's Dreamland. As you notice here, he's white, which later in the NS versions he would become pink. So that's kind of unique right here. Get you one where you got you a white colored Kirby. How about 1,600? 1,016 now to 17 perhaps, a push to 1,700. Again, before he was changed pink to NES. Do we want to do 1,800 now, 1,900 for Kirby's Dreamland? How about 1,900? Jump in at 1,900 here. There it is. 1,900 bid, looking for two. How about $2,000? Cut bid has it. Still going for 2,000. Excuse me, I need 2,000. Beyond 1950, looking for 2,000. For Kirby's Dreamland, now need 2,200. How about $2,200 here for Kirby's Dreamland? The later production for Game Boy. Fair warning. Let's do 2,000. 7202. All right, Ninja Gaiden Shadow. It's a CGC graded A++. Looking for 1,100. Yeah, jump in at 1,100 Heritage Live for Ninja Gaiden Shadow. 1,100. How about it? Any bidders in? Bid now. Need a bid. Shadow. Shadow of the Ninja. Anyone in? 11, 12, now 13. How about it? Ninja Gaiden Shadow. Jump in at 1,300. A++ sealed on this copy. Looking for 15, now 1,600. How about 1,000 to 17? Take me to 1,700 here. 1,700 for Game Boy. Anyone in at 1,700? Push to 17. We'll call out fair warning here on lot 84. And let's do 1,600. 7170. Lot 85, we have Pocket Monsters Pikachu, VG95 Mint. Unopened here, how about 6,500? First release internationally, go 65. 6,250, asking 6,500. How about it, Heritage Live? Or are my collectors here on lot 85? Looking for $6,500. Need a bid. 6,500 Heritage Live, jump in. Pocket Monsters Pikachu, fair warning. 6,250. Okay, up next, we have lot 86, the Pokemon Blue version, CGC 98A++ sealed. How about 44,000? I need you in at 44,000. Undisputed #1 trophy among all copies in the Pokemon series. Right here, looking for 48,000 to 50,000. This exceptional first production copy blue version is the highest graded red text example we've ever offered right here. Ever offered. Looking for 60,000. Now go to 65,000. Looking for 70,000. 70,000. Any interest on this? Misprint from the red version. And they tell you right there, looking for 75,000. 70 go 75. 9.8 Pokemon Blue version with the red text, with red version text. How about $75,000? Jump in at 75 Heritage Live. Chop it up at 72.5. Full increment. Well, now we need 80. Now we need 80. How about it? Do you have a spot on your shelf? You're going to put this one. This one's definitely going to be the centerpiece for all the Game Boy Pokemon stuff. Are we going to go to 80,000? 80,000. Highest graded example of the red text version. Looking for 80,000. 80,000. How about 77.5? Anything out there beyond 75,000? Now 80,000. Now 80. The cut has it at 77.5. 80,000 on top. Looking for 85. You can come back in. 85,000. You see how this works. 85,000 or 82.5. You've got a choice. Whatever you want to do. The bidding is there. The bidding is still open right now. Looking for 85,000. Jump in at 85,000 here. Fair warning. Pokemon Blue version at 85,000, asking 90. asking $90,000. Lot 86, we're here right now live. You can come in. The bidding is open. We need $90,000. 85 looking for a $90,000 push. How about it? Anyone going to $90,000 out there? I will say fair warning on this incredible copy, and we will do $85,000. 7189 is our lucky bidder. Congratulations. Cruising along, Pokemon Blue version. This is the fourth production. Asking $3,400 now, 36 to 38. Jump in at $3,800. This copy is remarkably well preserved. Looking for $3,800. Looking for $3,800. 38, there's 4. Who's in at 44? Now at 46. Jump in at $5,000. 55 here, now 6. 55 here, now 6. Heritage Live, jump in at $6,000 here for the fourth production of Pokemon Blue. How about at 6,000? 5,005, go to 6. 5,005, need you in at $6,000. We'll say fair warning on lot 87 here. All right, 5,500. 6,000 against you. The cut bid didn't play. Do you want to come in at 6,500? How about it, Heritage? Just jump in. Give me that bid. Jump in and give me the bid. Anything beyond 6,000. Anything beyond 6,000, fair warning, $6,000. Okay. All right. If you're following along on the catalog, this is on the inside cover lot, and it is a nearly flawless Pokemon Red version. Asking $48,000. $48,000 here. Released the same time as the blue. We're looking for 48. I have 46 here, looking for 48,000. Heritage Live, jump on in at 48. Prior 48. Come back in. It's a tie. It's with the book. It's not with you, Heritage. A little bit more will put you on top. We've talked about this at the beginning of the sale. 50,000, they go the full increment. 55, another full increment. Looking for 60,000 here for the highest graded first production copy red version of Pokemon. Right here, right now. 60,000. 55, jump in at 60. Who's got the $60,000 bid? 57.5. Will that play out? We're looking for $60,000. A little bit too early, but nice try. Everyone should always try their cut bids. Who's got 65,000? 65,000. Pokemon Red. First production, highest graded Pokemon Red for the taking right now. 65,000. 65,000. Fair warning out there. We'll do $60,000. We have a 62.5 comes in last minute on the cut bid. We're asking 65,000. 65,000 is on top, looking for 70,000. 70,000 here. A++ sealed. 9.9, near mint condition, nearly flawless. Asking 70,000 for the Pokemon Red. How about it? 70,000. Fair warning again.
70,000.
We're on top. 70,000. Lot still open. Asking 75,000. Anytime I get a bid, I've got to ask for another bid. That's what we do here. How about $75,000? You want to think that one over? Do you have a spot you're going to put this? Where do you want to put this? Just imagine the eagerness. It's coming your way. It's 70,000. Unless I see 75,000. Fair warning once again. We'll do 70,000. 72.5 said, no, I want this. How about it? 75,000. 75,000. Cut bid, 72.5. 72.5 on the cut bid, go 75,000. How bad do you want this? Who's going 75,000? Jump on in. Fair warning once again. 75. Looking for 80,000. $80,000 here. A++ is not easy to get, and we're offering it right now. 9.9 A++ sealed. Pokemon Red version. Fair warning at 80,000. Let's do 75,000. 7259. Congratulations. Okay, Pokemon Yellow version, special Pikachu edition. How about 10,000, 11,000, looking 12, 13. Looking for a 13,000. 9.8 A+ on this one right here, looking for 13,000. Heritage Live, join the party at 13,000, 12.5 on the cut, now 14 to you. Jump in at 14,000, Heritage Live. 13 against you, go 14. Yellow version of Pikachu, looking for 14,000. 13,000, looking for 14,000. Need a bid here, jump in. We'll say fair warning at $14,000. And we'll do 13,000. Up next, we have lot 90 Pokemon Yellow version, and this is VGA 95 mint sealed. Asking 3,800 now to 6,000. How about 6,000? $6,000, 95 mint in VGA here, looking for 6,000. 5,005, go to 6,000. There's our 6,000. How about 65? Anyone in at 7,000? Jump in at 7,000 here for the Pokemon Yellow version. 7,000, 65 now to 7,000. Heritage Live, any bidders at $7,000? 65 to 7.
7,000.
How about 7,500? There we are at 75. Any bidders at 8,000? Any bids at 8,000? 75 push to 8,000 here for the Game Boy Pokemon. Looking for 8,000. Fair warning. Asking 8,000 still. 77.50 is pretty close. Looking for 8,000. Anything beyond the cut, now's the time. Fair warning. We'll do 77.50. 8,000 chimes in. 85 comes back in. Keep those bids coming. We're here. How about 9,000 for Pokemon Yellow? Anybody in? At 9,000. 85 here, go 9. Need $9,000 bid. Show me you're there at $9,000. Fair warning. We'll do 85. 7182. We're on lot 91, Pokemon Yellow version, Special Pikachu, WATA 96 8++. This is the fourth production. Jump in at 3,800. How about a fourth production Pikachu? Special edition, you want to go 38? And anyone in at 4? How about 4,000? How's that sound? 4,000? $4,000 sealed up, ready to roll. We're just waiting for you to bid, and we'll send it your way. 39 on the cut, go 4,000. 39 has it on the cut bid. Looking for 4,000 for this Game Boy Classic.
4,000.
There it is. Now do 4,200. Need you in at 42. We've got 41 looking for 4,200. 4,200, fair warning. All right, we'll do 4,000.
7255.
7255. Okay, up next, lot 92, Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. How about 16 now to 17? We need you in at 1,700. VGA 90 plus NM uncirculated, never on a shelf. Looking for 1,900 to 2,000. Go 2,200. How about 2,200? Any excitement on this uncirculated piece? Let's go 2,600. Show me the excitement on Super Mario Land. Where's the 2,600? 28 against you. Come in at 3,000. How about 3,000? 34 would be next. Jump on in at 3,400. We've got some bids here. 36 against you, now 38. How about it? 38 for the 6 golden coins, Mario Land 2. Jump in at 3,800. 38, 36 to 38 to 4. Now looking for 4,200. $4,200. Are you in, Heritage Live? Cut bid didn't play out. Jump in at 4,400. Need you in at $4,400 for the Game Boy Super Mario Land. How about 4,800? $4,800. It's tied with the 2 highest graded copies on WATA's report. How about 4,800? 5 against you, come in at 5,500. Who's going to get the uncirculated Super Mario Land 2 6 golden coins? 5,500, 5,250. Either one of them sound good. It'll put you on top. Heritage Live. Fair warning out there at 5,500. All right, 5,000, and you get it to the internet. Okay, some more Game Boy here. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Back from the Sewers. 825, go 850 for this A++ sealed 9.8 edition. Go 850. 850 to 9 to 1,000. Jump to 1,000. Jump to 1,000. Ninja Turtle fans, are you ready? Game Boy collectors, let's do it. Come on in at 1,500. Now go to 16. 1,500, looking for 1,600 here. This is the Mark Friedman file copy, looking for 1,700. 16.5, there's the cut, go 17. Jump to 17. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, let's do it. Jump in. Back from the Sewers, go 1,700 to 18. 1,800 would be next. Jump in at 1,800. How's that goes? 18 I have, 19 would be next. 18, go to 19. What about it? 19, 2,000. Jump in at $2,000. Pristine copy, looking for 2,000. 2,000. How about it? Anybody in at 2,200 here? Ninja Turtles Game Boy, lot 93, looking for 2,200. 2,200. Fair warning. All right, we're going to do $2,000. I like 21. How's 20? Got to ask for 22. All right, jump on in, Heritage Live. Don't be bashful. If you want this, give me that bid. Let's do 2,400. Is that speaking to you? 2,400. That's the next bid. Unless you've got the cut, and they had the cut. It doesn't matter now. 24's there. Looking for 2,600. 2,600. What collector is going to end up with this today? 2,400 to 26. We'll say fair warning. And we'll do 2,400. 26, we're still bidding. Go 28. How about it? 2,800. Back from the sewers. 9.8, A++ sealed here. At 28, fair warning at 2,800. Let's do 26. 28 comes right in. Just waiting for me to write. That's what they just wait for me to go like this. I'm going to start playing the game too. Let's do 3,000. 28 go to 3. 28 go to 3. You don't have to be bashful. Like I said, just jump in and get that bid in. Fair warning. We'll do 28.
3,000.
Looking for 32. Anybody in at 32? How about 3,200? 3,000 should be an instant bid. If you get outbid, you should immediately do it. How about it? Anybody in at 32? Fair warning. We'll do 3,000.
32.
Okay, 32. We're still rocking. I don't know if we'll ever get out of this lot. Looking for 34. 3,200, go to 34. You can cut it up. I need an increment. Anything beyond 32 here. How about it? Fair warning at 3,400. We'll do 3,200.
7,252.
7252. Made sure they got that lot. All right, lot 94. We have tennis, lot of 9.8 A++ sealed. Jump on in at 1050, come in at a 13. Need you in at 13. How about it? 1,200, looking for 13. 12, go to 13. Looks like Mario is the judge right there, the little tennis judge up on his high stool. Looking for 1,500. 14, go 15. It's got the green screenshots. Looking for 16. 1,500, go to 1,600. How about 1,600? Anyone in at 1,700? The A++ sealed green screenshots, USA and Canada Tech second production, looking for 1,800. How about 1,800? 17, go to 18. 17, now go to 18. Fair warning out there for tennis.
18.
Now 19, looking for 1,900.
19.
How about Game Boy Tennis going to $2,000? Not 94, we need 2,000. $2,000 for Game Boy Tennis.
2,000.
And now go to 2,200 here. Again, this is the second production of tennis. We're looking for 2,200. I have a cut bid. Still going to ask for 2,200 here. Join me at 2,200. Now 2,400. How about it? 2,400 to 26 for Game Boy Tennis.
25.
Cut bid on top, looking for 2,600. Jump in at 2,600. Any bids there at $2,600? Fair warning.
26.
Now to 28. Now to 2,800.
27.
Another cut bid. Looking to go to 2,800. Let's see how this plays out. Who's in at 28? How about 2,800 Game Boy Tennis? Fair warning.
28.
Now 3,000. Looking for a $3,000 bid for the WATA graded 9.8 tennis. Looking for 3,000. Jump in 3,000. Fair warning. How about 2,800?
7,202.
7202. Well, takes us to lot 95. We have Waterworld CGC 9.9 A++, 180 to 990, 525 to 550. 550 would be next. 550 to 6. 550 to 6. 600.
650.
How about 7? There we go. Low numbers here. Let's get those biddings rolling in. Get you a copy. 800. 800 to 850. 850. We're bidding on Waterworld Virtual Boy Ocean. I'm looking for 1,100 to 1,200. Excitement. Good bidding here. Anybody in at 1,400? CGC grade, Waterworld. Virtual Boy Ocean Go 1,800 here to 19. How about $2,000? We have 2,000, 22. 22. Increments are going up a little bit more. 2,200. 2,200 Heritage Live.
22.
Anybody in there at 2,400? $2,400 for this incredible sealed example of Waterworld. Looking for 2,400. 23 go 24. How about it? Fair warning out there at 2,400. And we'll do 2,300. Last minute bid? All right, we're still rocking. You can get that bid in. You got to go 26 now or 25. I don't know what's in front of you on your screen. Looking for 2,600. $2,600. Another chance right now for Waterworld Virtual Boy Ocean. And we'll do 24.
7165.
7165. All right, we have a full-blown Game Boy console, VGA graded 85 plus, NM plus sealed with green screenshots. 6250 to 75 to 8,000, now 85. Now 85 Heritage Live. Need you in at 8,500 here for the first production green shots, looking for 9,500. Anyone in at 10,500 will be your cut. I need 11. Jump me in at 11,000. Anyone in at 11,000? These were just plucked off the stores and Toys R Us back in 1989, looking for $13,000. How about 13,000? There's 13. Looking for. I pushed to 14,000. 14,000. First production green screenshots. If you need that part of your collection, just give me a bid at 14,000. How about it? 14,000 here. Chop it up at 13,500. Looking for some action here. Lot 96 Heritage Live. Where are my collectors? You want in? Jump in at 14,000. I will say fair warning. And we'll do 13,000.
7192.
7192. Okay, lot 97, we have another Game Boy console, VG 85 plus, but this is the yellow screenshots, later production. Looking for $3,600. 3,600, 34, go to 36. Need you in at 3,600 for the Game Boy console. Heritage Live, thank you. Prior 36, jump back in. It's a tie. A little bit more, we'll put you on top here for the yellow screenshots, later production Game Boy console at looking 4,000, now 42. Who's in at 4,200? $4,200. Jump in at 42. There's 42. How about 4,400? $4,400 for the Game Boy console. How about a push to 44? 42 there, go 44, 43 on the cut bid, now asking 44. Now asking for 4,400, now to 46, $4,600. Who's got the $4,600 for the Game Boy console here? We'll say fair warning.
46.
Now do 48. How about $4,800? Anybody in at 4,800? Fair warning. We'll do 47 on the cut. Still asking for 48. How about 4,800? I have a cut bid at 47 here on lot 96. Lot 97, excuse me. Lot 97 cut bid unless I see 48. Fair warning.
48.
Now 5,000. 5,000 would be next. 4,800 here for lot 97. How's 5,000 sound? Want to go 5,000 here? Fair warning. We'll do 4,800.
7176.
7176. Up next, this is a cool lot. We have the Game Boy fiber optic sign.
1,600.
Looking for 1,700. Now anyone in at 3,200? 3,000 from Nintendo 1990. This is going to take up a big portion of your space. We're going to go 3,200. Maybe stack the games on top of it. Who's in at 3,400? Go 36. How about 3,600? This thing is almost 3 feet long, 8 foot wide, and 1.5 feet tall. About the size of this podium, maybe. Top right here. You got a spot for it at your house? You ready? Light it up. Get the excitement going. Where's 42? Need 4,200. 4, looking for 42. Carry me to 44. Somebody out there collecting signs along, let alone Nintendo Game Boy sign to be specific. Let's go 5,000. 5,000 we have, looking for $5,500. 5,500. I didn't know this existed until I was going over my lots. Looking for 5,500. Anybody in at 5,500? Fair warning. Let's do 5,000.
7261.
7261. Up next, we have The Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Ages, WATA 9.8, A++ sealed, foil cover.
2600.
Looking first early production foil cover, looking for 32. Prior, yeah, it is a prior. You need to come back in, Heritage Live. You want in, one on top, go 31, go 32. It's with John. We've had a book bid at 3,032. Jump in at 3,400. How about it? Any other bidders at 34? Let me know if another bidder's out there. Come on, collectors. Let's go 34 for The Legend of Zelda here, Game Boy Color. We have made it into Game Boy Color now. How about it? 3,400?
33.
Anyone in at 34? I've got the cut bid here on The Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Ages. Need 34, looking for $3,800. Jump in at 38. How about it? 3,800 for the Oracle of another cut bid, looking for 38. Looking for 3,800. Jump on in, Game Boy Color collectors right here for the taking. Fair warning at 3,800. Let's do 37.
7252.
7252 is our bidder. Okay, we have a sealed copy of the series corrected Pokemon variant right here, Pokemon Crystal.
4600.
Looking for a bid of 48 here. How about 4,000? A++ sealed,
48.
series corrected. Anyone in at 5,000? $5,000, 9.4 A++. Looking for 5,000. 5,000. This is a sealed, corrected series variant of the Pokemon Crystal version of Game Boy Color.
5000.
$5,000 bid. How about 5,500? 5,500. Is that going to move the needle? Anything beyond 5,000 here? Lot 100. We are open. Looking for 5,500 for the Crystal version. 5250 said we're still bidding. How about 5,500? Cut bid on lot 100. Crystal version, Game Boy Color. Now we go to 6,000. Now we need to go to $6,000 here. 5,500. Jump in at 6,000. Fair warning. And we'll do 5,500.
7202.
7202. Up next, Pokemon Gold version, CGC 9.8, A++ sealed.
3300.
Game Boy Color, continual, top-notch copy of the key Pokemon title. Looking for 6,000. 6,000 for the Game Boy Color.
6000.
How about 6,000 to 7,000? $7,000 for this key Pokemon title. 65 now 7. How about it? $7,000 for Game Boy Color console, the Game Boy Color Nintendo cartridge. Looking for 7,000. 65 here goes 7,000 for this sealed A++ Pokemon. And we'll do 6,500.
7110.
7110. All right, we have Pokemon Silver version, VGA 90NM+.
500.
Asking 6,000. How about it? VGA collectors looking for 6,000 for the Pokemon Silver version. 5,500 looking for 6,000. How about a bid of 6,000? Pokemon collectors, video game collectors, and need you in on this lot looking for 6,000. Fair warning here. 5,500.
Late bid.
Okay.
50.
50. John has 6,000. If you want to come in at 65, I'll gladly accept that. Heritage Live, you have a chance. Jump in, get the bid if you really want this lot. Need your bid. Need your bid. Anything beyond 6,000. All right, let's do 6,000. Lot 103, we have Super Mario Brothers Deluxe. 1150. Uncirculated, sealed, looking for 1,700 here from Game Boy Color Nintendo. Beautiful example right here, looking for 1819. Now 19. Jump in at 1,900 for this VGA 95 mint. Uncirculated foil cover, 100% fiber, early production. Lots of bells and whistles here. Let's go for 2,600. 2,600. You Mario fans, let's do it at $3,000 here for deluxe. Early production. Looking for 3,200. 3,200. It's on a cut bid now. Looking for $3,200. 31 go 32. There we have the 32. James says 34. How about 3,600? 3,600. Now to 38. Lots of interest here. Now 4,000. We have the Super Mario Bros. Deluxe looking for 4,000. How about it? $4,000 Heritage Live. We're going to slow down on the bidding now. Anybody want to jump in at 4,000? 38 go 4. Fair warning. We'll do 3. There's 4,000. Anyone going to 42? Need 4,200 here. All right, 42 is on top. Looking for 4,400. Looking for $4,400 here. Super Mario Brothers Deluxe. Fair warning. Let's do 4,200.
7192.
7192. Up next, we have lot 104, Game Boy Color Console, VGA 95 mint uncirculated sealed. How about 16 now, 17, 18, jump in at 1,819 to 2,000. 22 here, jump in at 24, Heritage Live. Great score for a cardboard box right here. Anybody in at 2,400. 2,004. Its early production status is signified. The preference of that hollow strip right there. Looking for 2,600. 2511's on 26, now 28. Now 28, Heritage Live. Join me at 2,800 for this uncirculated, mint uncirculated Game Boy console. How about it? 2,800, another cut bid. Go 2,800. 2,800. There we are. Who's in at 3? Who's in at $3,000? Jump to 3. 28 here, go 3. Heritage Live, jump in at 3,000. The opportunity is there right now for VGA 95 mint uncirculated sealed Game Boy Color. Now 3,200. Now 3,200. 3,200. Jump in. How about it? Any more bids at 32? We'll do 3,000. Last minute bid of 32. We're still open. You can jump in at 3,400 for this Game Boy Color console. Game Boy Color console. Right now, 3,400. Jump back in, Heritage Live. Fair warning out there. We'll do 32. 7262. Lot 105, we have Game Boy Color console, VGA 90 plus NM. Sealed, yellow. This is the Pokemon edition. Jump in, you Pokemon collectors. Let's do it at 4,800. How about 4,800 for the yellow Pokemon edition, sealed here, looking for 5,000. $5,000. All right. Anyone in at 6,000 to 65? Looking for 6,500. Jump in at $6,500. 6,000 is our top bid. You can join the party at 6,500. All right, we'll take it. Any interest at 7,000? Right in. Didn't even have to ask for it. How about 7,500? $7,500. Pokemon Game Boy, 7,250. Will that work out? Didn't work out. A little too soon on that cut bid, but that's what you're supposed to do. You got to try it. Let's go 85. How about 8,500? According to VGA's census, no examples of this variant are even graded higher right now. Come on, get it in. Let's do it. 85, 8,500. Game Boy Color console coming to you at 8,500. Now 9,000, maybe 9,000. How's that sound? Are we going to go 9,000? The overall presentation remains impressive on this one. How about 9,500? How about 9,500? 9,500. 9,500. Pokemon Yellow Game Boy Edition, 95, 10,000. What do you say, 10,000? $10,000 here for lot 105. Factory sealed Game Boy Color is a gem in its own right, let alone this one right here, 90 plus VGA. How about it, 10,000? 10,000 on top. Go to 11. Jump in at 11,000. How about 11,000? Pokemon Yellow version at $11,000. There we are. Who wants it at 12? Good bidding here, by the way. Great bidding. Lot 105 is open. We'll take our time on it. You got $12,000, drop it in. How about it? 11 now go to 12. 11 now go to 12. Fair warning out there on lot 105. All right, 12,000. You're in the lead. What about 13? How about 13,000? $13,000. Fair warning at 13. Now go to 14. How's 14,000 sound? Got to go 14. 13,000 is our top bid here on lot 105. Game Boy Color console looking for 14,000. Fair warning. Let's do 13,000. 7265. Up next, we have lot 106, Cruising USA, VGA 85 plus. How about 3,000? How about $3,000 here? We have moved into Nintendo 64, by the way. So my 64 collectors, jump on in. This is you. We're looking for Cruising USA. How about a bid here? Leaving me hanging. Heritage Live, need a bid. Surely there's got to be some opportunity or some interest on lot 106, Cruising USA. We need $3,800. How about $3,800? 85 plus, VGA NM plus sealed. Come on in with the bids, Heritage Live. 36, go 38. I need that bid at 38. I'll say fair warning. All right, 38, looking for 4,000. Jump in at $4,000, Heritage Live. 38 looking for a 4. How about 4,000? Fair warning once again. Looking for $4,400. $4,400. Heritage Live looking at you at 44. Fair warning. We'll do 4,200. Donkey Kong 64, VGA 90 plus NMNT sealed. How about it? Where's my the beloved Donkey Kong? Come on in at 4,400. Heritage Live, jump in at 4,400 for N64 Donkey Kong. How about 4,400? Jump in at 44. Jump in at 44. Need you in at 4,400. How's that sound? Heritage Live, I'm going to close the lot at 4,200. Okay, cool. Lot 108, GoldenEye 007.
77.
Looking for 8,000. 85 now to 9,000. Exceptional copy of the iconic 4-player classic here. Looking for a bid of $16,000. VGA 90 plus, NM plus sealed. Looking for 18,000 here. For 007, looking for 19,000. Take me to 20,000, 21,4. I don't know where we got that number, but you can come in at 22,000. 22,000. How about it? 22,000 for 1997 N64 007 GoldenEye at 22,000. How about 22,000? Another bid, Heritage Live. The internet has it at 21,4. You can jump in at 22,000. How's that sound? You want to be the owner of this copy at 22,000? I need you in.
22.
And there's 22,000. Any other bidders at 24? How about 24,000 for the classic 4-player favorite here, 007? 24,000. 24,000. It's here. It's for the taking. 23 on the cut, asking 24,000. Nintendo 64 collectors, GoldenEye collectors. Right now, 24,000. How about it? Fair warning. Let's do 24,000 now, looking for 26,000. How about a $26,000 bid here? Jump in at 26,000. James and I are waiting right now, looking for 26,000. We'll have to say fair warning. And we'll do 24,000. 7182. Lot 109, we have Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. Looking for 1,526. VGA NM plus MT sealed, needing 3,000. How about 3,000? We're still in the Nintendo 64, looking for 3,400. 34 now, 32, go to 34, 36. Take me to 3,800. Jump in at 3,800, Heritage Live. Kirby 64 and the Crystal Shards. Jump in at 4,600. 4,600. You can do it, Heritage Live.
48.
John has 48. Do you have the 5? How about 5,000 for Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards? What collector is going to end up with this lot? Looking for 5,000.
55.
John has 55, looking to you to come back in at $6,000, Heritage Live. 6,000 for this stunning example. 6,000. Fair warning.
750.
John has 6,000. A little bit more. How about it? 6,500. 6,500. Lot 109 here. Kirby 64. Fair warning.
65. 68.
John has 68. 6,800 against you. $7,000 would be my next bid. Looking at Heritage Live for 7,000. How about it? 7,000. We'll put it in your hands. Fair warning here. 6,800. Goes to John, the internet bid. Okay, we have Lot 110, The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time.
8,000.
8,000 looking for 85. Elite copy
85.
of the Hall of Fame Adventure Classic right here.
10.
How about 11,000?
12.
Jump in. Nintendo 64, 9.8. Stellar, looking for 13. How about it? 13,000. Ranked in the 4th highest graded copy out there. Want to do it? The collector's edition here at 13,000. 12 go to 13. 12 go to 13. Anybody in at 13,000 for Zelda?
12.5.
We'll take it. Looking for 13,000. 12.5. 12.5 right now with the cut bid. Looking for 13,000 here on The Legend of Zelda. Anything to 13 here? Fair warning again. Let's do 13,000. Here we are, 14. 13,000 go to 14. Looking for 14,000 for this 9.8 graded Zelda Classic. Go 14,000. Now we will do
14.
14,000 came in. You can come in at 15,000. You can come in at 15,000, 14.5. Either way, if you want the Zelda Lot 110 here, you got to do a little more. Now 14.5 said, I want some of this. How about it? 15,000. I have a cut bid of 14.5 looking for 15,000. Heritage Live, any other bidders at $15,000? We'll do 14, 15, 15. We're still rolling. Looking for 16,000. 16,000 here for the Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda, Collector's Edition, 16,000. Fair warning once again.
16.
Now 17. Do we have a $17,000 bidder? $17,000 bidder on this classic game here. How about it? 16 goes 17. Jump in at 17,000. Fair warning again. And we'll do 16,000.
7127.
7127. Okay, we have Super Mario 64 sealed.
3,500.
Asking 36, now looking for 4,000. How about 4,648? 5,000 looking for 55. Owning a sealed copy of any Mario brother in the series is wonderful. How about 8,000? 8,000. Super Mario 64. Look for 9,000. Look for 9,000. 8750 cut bid looking for 9,000. Lot 111. Super Mario 64. Super Mario 64 at 8750 go to 9. How about it? Anybody going to top the cut at 9,000? They out there, Heritage Live, fair warning. 9,000 on top, go to 95. 9,000, 95 now to 10. How about a $10,000 bid? How's that sound? 95 to 10,000. Lot 111. Lot 111 looking for $10,000. I'll take it. Still asking for 10,000. There's 10. Who's got the 11? 11,000. Jump in. Lot 111 looking for 11,000. How about it? 11,000. 11,000. Fair warning. And we'll do 10,000. 7196. Thank you. Okay, we have Super Mario 64. What a 9.8.
1150.
12. If this is the Shindo edition, the Japanese version here. Looking for 18. How about 1,800? The Shindo edition, also referred to as Rumble. Looking for 19. 19. Go 1,900. 9.8. Unopened. Wonderful, well-preserved copy right here looking for 26. How about 2,600 for the Japanese version of Super Mario 64? Come on in. Prior 26. It's a tie. It's a tie. I need you in, Heritage Live. You know what to do in this situation, and you did. Now 3,000. Any other bidders at 3,000? We do have a couple of other bidders. Now 3,000, now 34. How about 3,400 here? 3,400 for Super Mario 64 Japanese version. Anybody in at 36? How about 3,600? Join me at 3,600 here. Super Mario 64 asking 3,600. Fair warning, 38. Now push to 3,800. 37 on the cut, looking for 38. 37, we have a cut bid, but looking to go 38. Who's in at 3,800? 3,800. Fair warning out there. We'll do 37. 38. Now go 4. Now we're asking for 4,000 here for this Rumble Edition. Looking for 4,200. 4, go to 42. Need you in at 41. Another cut bid. Come in at 42, though. Cut bids, we've got a lot of those tonight. We love them. Anybody in at 42? Unopened, manufactured, without seal. Anybody in at 44? 4,004. Now go to 46. 46 on top, looking for 4,800. Let's give the Super Mario 64 some love. Where's the 5,000? There it is, 5,500. 5,500, that's next. Talk to me at 5,500 here. Lot 112, Super Mario 64, asking for 5,500. Fair warning. And we'll do 5,000. 7186. Up next, we have Super Smash Bros. CGC 9.4 A++. Early production, go 24. 55 to 6,000. Need you in at 6,000. Need you in at 6,000. Box printed in the USA. Early production. How about 7,000? How about 7,000? We're still in a Nintendo 64 line. All you 64 collectors, we still got a few more to go. Looking for 8,000. 75, go 8. How about a push to 8,000 here? 8,000 for this remarkable condition. Looking for 8,000. Anyone in at 85? 8, go to 85 for this sealed Super Smash Brothers. Need you in at 9. 9,095. How about 9,500? What do you say at 9,500? 9, go to 95. 9,500. Super Smash Bros. We're live. Fair warning. Fair warning. 9,500. Now asking 10. A++ sealed on this early production of Super Smash Brothers. Go 10,000. Fair warning. We'll do 9,500. 7146. 7146. Okay, we're going to move to lot 114, Super Smash Brothers VGA 85 plus NM sealed box. Early production. If you collect a VGA collector, here we go. Get your hands on this one. How about it at 6,000? 6,000. Now go 65. How about 6,500 here? 6,500 for this early production copy. 65. Thank you, 65. Who's in at 7? What do you say at 7,000? We like the cuts. Looking 7, though. We're looking for 7,000. Do we have a play on that cut? 7. We do. Looking for 75. Jump in at 7,500. There's our $7,500 bid. 8,000 comes as well. Looking for 85. How about 8,500? Super Smash Brothers bringing it in at 9,000. Talk to me at 9,000. 9,000, go 95. How about it at 9,500? There we go. I have a $10,000 bid asking 11. How about a push to 11,000? 10,500 works for me. Still going to ask for that 11,000. Got to go 11,000. Asking for 11, 10,500. Now go 11. How about it? Any other bids out there at $11,000? Jump in now. Fair warning. 11. There's 11,000. Now asking 12. How about a push to 12,000 here? Super Smash Brothers. Box printed in the USA. Early production. Do we have anything beyond 11,000? Fair warning. We'll do 11. 7146. 7146. All right. We have Worms Armageddon. VGA 90 NM plus. We got a chuckle out of John here. Are you going to bid?
Sure.
Yeah, John says 1250. How about 17? I need 1800, John, if you want to get you a bidder card. Let's go 1800. 17, go 18. 18 is there, looking for 19. How about a $1,900 bid here for Worms Armageddon? Worms Armageddon. 1850, think 19. What about 2000? 2000 here. We have 2000, 22. Anyone in at 2,400? How about 2,400? We're still with the Nintendo 64. Looking for 2,400? Jump in at 24. 22 to 24? For Worms Armageddon, any action at 2,800? Who's going 2,800 here for the sealed copy of Worms Armageddon? Jump in at 28. 28, how's that sound? Fair warning. Now 3,000. 3,000 is on top, looking for 3,200. 3,200. There we are. Anybody in at 34? $3,400. Come on in at 34. Fair warning at 3,400 here. Let's do 32. 7192. Cruising along, we have an uncirculated example of a groundbreaking Nintendo console here.
3,300.
We're looking for 4,400. Uncirculated, unopened. This is a bundle version for Nintendo 64. How about it? You want to jump in at 4,800? 5,000, go 55. Go 1,055. Custom VGA, sealed for this one. Not just your standard size. Looking for 5,500. 5,500 for this well-maintained console, looking for 55. 5, go to 55. Nintendo 64, you doing it? 5,500? On a cut, go 55 now. How about $5,500? 5,250. Looking for 55? Fair warning. We'll do 5,250. 7199. Lot 117, we have a 64 console, VG85 NM+.
925.
Asking for 950 here. Come on in at 950. Thank you. 1,000 to my right. Come in at 1,100. How about it? Heritage Live, you interested in a graded console, Nintendo 64? I need 1,300. Any collectors want to go 1,400? 1,400. 13 go to 14. How about a push to 1,400 here? This was known for its cutting 3D graphics. Anyone in at 14? 1,350, now 14. How about 1,500? There's our bidders. Anybody in at 16, 17 now? Jump in at 17. Join me at 1,800 here on lot 17. Looking for 1,900 on this beautiful sealed console. Looking for 2,000. How about $2,000? Hey, 2,200 would be next. Now 24. Jump on in at 2,400. $2,400 here. Fair warning. And we'll do 2,200. 7187. All right, this one's unique. We have a Nintendo 64 Star Wars Episode Limited Edition. Episode 1 Limited Edition going for?
2,030.
How about 2,026? How about 2,600? 28 to 3,000. We're excited to offer, this is the first time, only 8 sealed examples are even listed here. Looking for 4,200. To combine two empires, a Nintendo and Star Wars together, how unique is this? Great conversation piece. Who's in it? 5,000. Who's in at 5,000 on this limited edition console set? Really cool. Who's in at 5? 48 go to 5. How about it? 5,000. Do we have that push to 5? 48. We're hanging around. Anybody going 5,000? Fair warning. And we'll do 48. 7267. Up next, we have the Pikachu Nintendo set.
750.
Looking for 7,000. This is a Toys R Us exclusive Nintendo 64 console. Looking for 7,000 here. Graded at 80 plus NM. How about 7,000? How's that sound out there, Heritage Live? Nintendo 64 console right here. All graded up, slabbed, ready to roll. Go 7,000. Fair warning. We'll do 6,750.
7,000.
John has 75. Do you want to jump in at 8? Come on in at 8. Toys R Us exclusive at 8,000 here. How about it? 8,000. Fair warning again. Now, John's got 8,000. You can jump in at 8,500. A little too quick on that cut bid. How about it? Anything beyond 8,000? Jump in at 8,500. Fair warning. All right, John, we'll do 8,000. Okay, we have The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap. Go ahead.
2050.
Looking for 2,200 here. A++ sealed. Looking for 2,000. How about it? 2,200. Jump in at 2,200. Maybe jump in at 2,100. See how that plays out. You have any interest on this lot? Need a bid here. Fair warning. 2,200. Looking for 2,400. All right, another bidder. Now go 24. We have two bidders. Who's going 2,400 here? The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap. There are no copies graded higher. This is the one. If you want it right now, you got to get it. 2,600, highest graded copy. Let's go. 26, 2,400, looking for 26. Do I have that pushed to 2,600? Fair warning. Now 28. Now 2,800. Got to go $2,800 or a cut bid. You have an option. What do you want to do? Anything beyond 26 here. Fair warning. All right, we're going to do 2,600. 7252. All right. Okay, it looks like this is my last lot of the evening, and we'll pass this on over to Raiden. Lot 121, Ninja Hi-5O, Wata 10.0 A++. Looking for 13. How about 1,300 now to 14? Any other bidders at 1,400? 14, thank you. 15, 16. Looking for 1,600. 1,600 for Ninja 5.0. Game Boy Advance here, looking for 1,600. There's 16. Jumped me in at 17. Now 18. Who wants to come on in at 1,800 here? They do. Now looking for 19 here. Game Boy Advance. A perfect 10. A perfect 10. Jump on in. 1,900. 18.5. We'll take it. Still asking $19 to $2,000. And A++. It's got everything you need here. Let's go 2,200. 2,200. Another cut bid. Come on in. Ninja 5.0. Ninja 5.0. We need $2,400. Again, 10.0 A++ sealed. I mean, absolutely flawless. Perfect. Jump on in. Who's in at 2,400? 24, now 26. Any bidder at $2,600? Yes, there is. Now 28. How about a slide to 2,800, 3,000? We got to go 3,200. This is a 10. We need 3,400 to 3,600. 3,600. Good bidding here. Great bidding. But who's going to take it? How about it? Anything beyond 3,400 Heritage Live? Ninja 5.0. All right. 36, we're still bidding. How about 38? How about 3,800? 37 on the cut, looking for 38. Cut bid, now 38's on top, looking for 4,000 for Ninja 5.0. Ninja 5.0 at a 10.0, looking for 42. How about it? 4,200. How's that sound? Anybody want to go 41? 42 full increment. How about it? 44 now. 4,400. Lot 121. Lots of excitement on Ninja 5.0. Looking for 4,600. $4,600. Is that it? Fair warning. 46. We're still here. I'm still here. Lot's still open. 4,800. 4,800. Fair warning. I think we'll do 48. We're still cruising. We might get to 5,000. I don't know. I don't know what's about to happen. 4,800, but we have some interest, a lot of interest. What collector is going to end up with this perfect condition?
5,000.
5,000. Now we got to go 55. I need $5,500. 5,250 if you still have that cut up your sleeve. 5,000. Now go 55. 5,000 to 55. We'll say fair warning at 5,500. Let's do this at 5,000. 7252. Thank you for letting me be a part of this auction, and Raiden is going to carry through the rest.
All right. Thank you, Philip. Going out with a bang there, huh? All right. Let's continue on with lot number 22. What do we got?
41,900.
I got a bid of 4,100 jump in. Oh, we got 55. Let's go to 6,000 now. 55 goes 6. Do I see that bid of 6,000 now to advance? You're here to live. Here we have it. Pocket Monsters Emerald VGA 90 NM plus MT. Looking for that 65, and we got it just like that. Go to 7,000 now. 7, I've got it. Let's go to 75 now. 7 now, 75. Do I see that $7,500 bid? Sitting at that 7,000 now here at Heritage Live. One of only just 8 graded by VGA. That's it, just 8, no more. Looking for 75 now. Are we all done at $7,000? Fair warning and last call. You've got it, 7,000. 7, 2, 6, and 9. All right, lot number 1, 2, 3. What do we got? 87.50 on that cut increment there. I'm looking for $9,000 with you here, Heritage Live. Press that bid button. If it's a 9,000. Now this is the Pokemon Emerald version, WATA 9.8 A plus sealed, incredible, lofty, high grade there. Looking for that $9,000 bid. Do I see that bid of 9,000 to advance? Fair warning. 9,000, there it is. There's a 95 with John. We're at 10,000 now. Prior, though, back in your court, Heritage Live. That's a tie. Can you beat out the internet bid? Looking for that bid of $11,000. Now we're sitting at 10. Go 11. This is a landmark title in the franchise's history. Looking for a bid of $11,000 now to advance. 10 to 11, or you cut it 10-5. Fair warning and last call at 10,000. 10-5 on the cut bid. Let's go to 11 now. 10-5 to 11. Looking for that $11,000 bid. This is a collector and fan favorite indeed. Looking for that $11,000 bid. Are we all done at 10-5? Fair warning. 10,500. 7, 1, 8, and 2. Flipping the page here. It's a lot number 24. What do we got? 1850, 19 prior though. Back to you, 2000. You've beat out the book now. Heritage Live. You are in control. We're at 2400, 26. Let's keep it going. I need 28 from you now to advance. This is Pokemon Fire Red version, CGC 9.6A plus sealed. Looking for that $2,800 bid now to advance. 26 go 28. Looking for that $2,800 now. This is the second highest copy of this early production variant that we have ever offered. Bid accordingly here. Do I see 2,800? 27 on the cut. That works just as well, but I'm still looking for that 28 now. 27 go to 28. Do I see the bid of $2,800 now to advance? 28, there it is. Let's go to 3,000 now, Heritage Live. Press that bid button, take it to $3,000 now to advance. This features the adapter misprint that you can find on it. Very cool. Looking for that $3,000 bid now. 28 go to 3, or you cut at 29. Fair warning, last call, 2,800. 3,000, there it is. Let's go to 32 now. 3 now, 32. Looking for that $3,200 bid. 31 on the cut. Still looking for that 32. 31 is what we have. Looking for that 3,200. Let's go $100 more. Take me to $3,200 now. Heritage Live. We have that 31 go 32. Do I see 3,200 now? Fair warning, last call. Are we all done here, Heritage Live? Fair warning. 3,100. You've got it. Bidder 7270. Moving to lot number 25. 2,100 on the cut. We're going to jump up to $4,200. We like that. Let's go to 4,400 now. This is Pokemon Leaf Green version, CGC 9.8 A plus sealed. Looking for that $4,400 bid now. 42 go 44. Do I see that 4,400 now, or you cut at 43? This is an incredible 9.8 A plus grade. 44, there it is. 45 on the cut. Let's go to 46 now. 45 to 46. Do I see the 4,600 now? This features another adapter misprint error. Looking for 4,600 now. Tough variant here, looking for 46. 46, there it is. How about 48 now, Heritage Live? What say you? How about $4,800 now to advance? I've got that 46. Do I see $4,800 with you? 46 to 48. Fair warning and last call. 47. Heritage Live says they are not done yet. There's that cut bid of 47. Take advantage of this cut bid. I just need $100 more. There's a 48. Heritage Live, you know what time it is. I need $5,000. Do I see $5,000 now to advance? 48 go to 5. Looking for that $5,000 bid now. 48 go to 5. 5,000 there. Let's go to 55. 5 to 55. Do I see that $5,500 bid to advance? I've got that bid of 5,000. Do I see 5,500 out there? Fair warning. Last call. 52.50 on the cut. That's what it's there for. You have a cut bid. Use it. Excellent use of your cut bid there. Let's go 250 more. Do I see bid of 55 now? 52.50. I have go to 55. 52.50. Looking for 5,500. Fair warning. $5,500. I need 6,000 from you here now. Heritage Live. 55 go to 6. Do I see 6,000 now to advance? Again, Pokemon Leaf Green version for the Game Boy Advance. Do I see that $6,000 to advance? Last called in at 55. We'll sell that for 55. 7, 1, 8, and 2. Lot 26. $875. We're at $2,200 now. The Pokemon Parade continues. We have the Sapphire version now. This is a VGA 90 NM Plus MT sealed. Looking for that 3,200. We've got it 34, 33 on the cut. Still looking for that 34, and we've got it. Go 36. 34, go to 36 now. Do I see that bid of $3,600 now to advance here, Heritage Live? A standout title here. Looking for that 36 now. We've got the 36, go 38, 36 to 38. Do I see a bid of $3,800 to advance now? Yes, I do. Clear as day. I see it. Let's go to 4,000 now. 38, go to 4. Do I see 4,000 now? Yes, I do. Let's go to 42 now. 4 to 42. Do I see the 4,200 now here, Heritage Live? Looking for 42. Fair warning at 4,000. 42. There it is. I knew you'd come through. Let's go to 44. 43 on the cut. Still looking for that 44. I've got 4,300, looking for that 4,400 now here, Heritage Live. Fair warning then. 44, there it is. How about 4,600? We're sitting at 44. I need 46 now. Fair warning then at 4,400. And we'll up 4,600. We got a very sneaky bid there, looking for 4,800 now. 46 to 48 now, Heritage Live. Fair warning at 46 then. 48. Every time I say fair warning, there's a bid. Fair warning. Will it work? Just kidding. We're looking for 5,000 now. 48, go to 5. Do I see a $5,000 bid? Fair warning for real this time. All right, 4,800. 7, 1, 8, and 2. All right, lot number 127. 2,900. We're at 3,000. Prior, though, back in your court, Heritage Live, looking for 32, and we've got it. Here we have it. Game Boy Advance SP console, VGA 100. Gem Mint unopened. You heard me right. 100. This is perfect. Looking for $3,400 now to advance. 33. 34 now. This is VGA's highest possible grade. Perfect. 100. Looking for 3,600 now. 34, go 36 now. Heritage Live. Do I see that $3,600 bid? You are bidding on perfection here. I need $3,800 now to advance. 36, go to 38. And this is one of just 4 copies of this variant graded by VGA. A very small population there. Do I see 38 now? Last call, 36. Fair warning. $3,800, go 4,000 now. 38, go to 4. Do I see that bid of $4,000 to advance now, Heritage Live? And there it is. There's that 4,000 in the nick of time. Do I see a bid of 4,200 now? 4 now, 42. Are we all done at 4,000? Last call. 4,000. 7, 2, 6, and 5. Lot number 28. 2,600. How about 28? We're at 5,500. What a jump. Let's go to 6,000 now, Heritage Live. This is the Game Boy Advance SP console. VGA 85 Plus, NM Plus, unopened. This is a very cool version here. This is the Zelda limited edition pack. I need to see that $6,000 bid to advance. One of only just 9 graded by VGA. There's a $6,000 bid. Back in your court, Heritage Live. I need to see $6,500 now to advance. 6 to 65. Do I see 65 now to advance? This is a European exclusive release here, looking for 6,500, or you cut a 6,250. Fair warning. You've got it at 6,000. That goes to our internet bidder. Let's flip the page here. What do we got? Lot number 29. 1,200, 1,900. Let's go to 2,000 now here, Heritage Live. We've got that 2,000 with you. 22. Let's go to 24. Let's keep it going. Do I see 2,400 now? It's Game Boy Advance SP, VGA 95 Plus, mint sealed. Looking for that bid of $2,400 now to advance. 24, I've got it. Let's go to 26 now here, Heritage Live. This is the highest graded example that we have ever offered of this version. There's 25 on the cuts. I need 26 now to advance. This is the classic NES limited edition. 26, I've got it. Do I see 28 now? 26 to 2,800. You know, as a kid, I always wanted this version. Instead, I had that ugly pearl blue color. Looking for $2,800. 26, I've got it. Do I see 28? Looking for that $2,800 bid. Are we all done here, Heritage Live? Fair warning and last call. 28, there it is. Looking for 3,000 now. 28 to 3. Looking for 3,000 now, or you're cut at 29. Are we all done then at 2,800? Fair warning and last call. You've got it, 2,800. 7, 2, 6, and 5. Lot number 30.
700.
700. Let's go to 750 now here, Heritage Live. Do I see 750? Yes, I do. And there's the 800. Let's go to 850 now. This is Animal Crossing, CGC 9.6 A plus sealed, made in Japan. Very important to note. They're looking for 1,000. Do I see that bid of 1,000? I've got it. 11 now. 1 to 11. I see the 11. 12. 13. Let's go to 14 now. Let's keep climbing. Do I see 1,400? 13 to 14 and 14 now to 15. 15 to 16. Let's keep it going here. 16. Now 17. Do I see 17? Yes, I do. 18. Do I hear 18? I hear it. There it is. Let's go to 19. 19 to 2,000 here. Heritage Live. The 2,000. I've got it. Let's go to 22 now. 22 to 24. Looking for $2,400 now. This is a sought-after made in Japan first production copy and a nice grade to boot, 9.6 A plus. Do I see that $2,400 bid to advance? 22 to 24, or you're cut at 23? Fair warning. All right, we'll make it 2,200. 7, 1, 4, and 6. Now here's a cool lot. This is lot number 131. What do we got? 7,500. 8,000. Do I see 85 now? Take a look at what we have here. Nintendo GameCube Space World 2000 prototype console. We're at 95, $10,000. We're at it. 10.5 on the cut. Now 11. 11 now to 12,000. 11 go to 12 now. This is an incredible and important piece of video game history. Okay, this is the exact prototype. Okay, that was displayed at the Space World 2000 in Japan whenever they debuted and unveiled the GameCube to the world. This is an iconic and, again, important piece of GameCube and video game history in and of itself. We're at 13,000. Do I see 14 now to advance? Okay, excuse me. Do I see a bid of 14,000? 13 to 14. Looking for that $14,000 bid. I've got the 14. Let's go to 15. 15 to 16,000 here, Heritage Live. Excuse me. This is one of a kind. This is unique. Okay, this is the only one of this variety to be displayed at E3. Looking for 17,000 now. Excuse me. Looking for 17 now here, Heritage Live. Now, there's several notable differences between this prototype and the final GameCube version. It's just such a cool piece. I'm looking for 17,000 now to advance. 16 go to 17, or you cut a 16.5. Are we all done on this incredible prototype? Fair warning, last call here, Heritage Live. We will make that 16,000. 7271. Excellent. All right, slot number 132. 675. We're at 950. We'll jump up a little bit. We're at $1,000. So 11. You've beat out the book here, Heritage Live. You are in control. This is the Nintendo GameCube Dolphin development kit. Okay, very neat piece. 11, 5, 12, 13 now. Do I see a bit of $1,300 now to advance? Very rare development kit here. Very unusual, sought after. You know, it's just a neat piece, conversation piece here. Let's go to $1,300 now to advance. 12 go 13. Do I see 1,300? Fair warning. 1,200. 7, 2, 6, and 1. How about lot number 33? 525 go 550. Now we're on a cut bid here. Do I see $550? We're at 600. Back to 600, 700, 750, 8 now. Looking for that $800 bid. This is Power Strike. What a 9.8 A plus sealed. 800, 850 now 9. 9 to 950. Do I see $950 now to advance? 950 go 1,000. 950 to 1,000 and 1,000 to 11. 11 to 12. 12 to 13. I need to see 13. I've got it. 14. Now 15. Do I see 15 now here, Heritage Live? This is one of the rarest Master System titles that you can find. Looking for 1,600. I've got it. Let's go 17 now. Press that bid button again. I need 17 now to advance here, Heritage Live. 16. Go 17. I've got the 17 and the 18. How about 19? 19 go 2,000. 2,000 to 22. I need $2,200 now to advance. And this is, again, one of the rarest games. And look at the grade, 9.8 A++. You get the best of both worlds here. I need $2,800 now to advance. 28. Go to 3,000. Do I see 3,000? Yes, I do. How about 32 now? 32. 34. How about 36 now? 36 to 38, 4,000. 4,000 now, 42. 42 to 44 now, Heritage Live. I need to see 44, and I've got it. 46. Let's go to 48 now. Heritage Live knows what's going on. A rare and incredible opportunity here. 55, I've got it. Let's go to 6,000. 55 to 6. Do I see 6,000? 6,000 to 65 now. I need to see that $6,500 bid. I've got the 6,000 and the 65 goes 7. How about 7,000 now to advance your Heritage Live? 7,000. 75 now. Jump in with that $7,500 bid. And I've got it. Let's go 8,000. 75, go to 8 now. 8,000, I've got it. Go 85. Let's keep going here, Heritage Live. I love the energy here. Let's go to 85 now. 85 to 9,000. I've got the 85. Need 9,000 now to advance your Heritage Live. 85, go to 9. And of course, it should come as no surprise that this is the highest graded copy of Power Strike that we've ever offered. 87.50 on the cut. Go 9,000 now. We're on a cut bid of 87.50. Let's go 250 more to get us back on track here. Looking for 9,000. I've got 87.50. I need $9,000 from you to advance your Heritage Live. 87.50 to 9. Are we all done at 87.50? This is your last chance. Last call at 87.50. And we'll make it 87.50. 7-1-5 and 1. Congrats. That's some fierce competition there. Let's go to lot number 34.
3,100.
3,100 on the cut. Let's go to 32, 32, 34. I have. Let's go to 36. I've got that. 38, 4,000 now here, Heritage Live. 42. How about 4,400? This is a Sega Master System console, VGA 85 Plus, NM Plus, unopened. 6,000. 65 now. 65. You've beat out the book here, Heritage Live. You are in control. I need $7,000 now to advance. Do I see a bit of 7,000? 65, go to 7. This is one of just 16 examples graded by VGA. Do I see a bid of 7,000? And it's important to note that this is bested by just a single example. One of the finest known. Do I see 7,000 now to advance? There's 67 on the cut. Looking for 7,000 now. 67.50. Let's go to 7,000, 250 more. Let's get back on track here, Heritage Live. I need $7,000 from you to advance. 67.50 to 7,000. 7, I've got it. Let's go 75 now. 7 to 75. Do I see that bid of $7,500 to keep us rolling here, Heritage Live? Fair warning then at 7,000. All right, 7,000 is the number. 7151. Lot number 35. 3,042. Let's go to 44, 44, now to 46. This is Ghouls and Ghosts, super spooky. This is CGC 9.8 A++ sealed. Do I see a bid of $4,600 now, Heritage Live? 44, go 46, 46 to 48 now. Looking for a bid of 4,800. This is the finest copy we have ever offered. Looking for 4,800. 46, go to 4,800. 48 to 5 now. Do I see a bid of 5,000 out there? Yes, I do. I see it all right. Let's go to 55, 52.50 on the cut. 55, I've got it. Let's go to 6,000 now. 55, go to 6. Do I see 6,000? Yes, I do. Let's go to 65 now. 65 now. 7. Do I see 7,000? 7,000, I've got it. Let's go to 75. 75 now to 8. Do I see 8,000? Yes, I do. 85 now. 9. Looking for 9,000 now. I've got the 85. I need 9 from you here, Heritage Live. I've got 85. Looking for 9,000. Do I see a bit of $9,000? And this is just the 4th example that we have ever handled. They don't come up often, and certainly not at this high of a grade. Looking for 9,000. 85, go 9. Fair warning in last call then at 8,500. 9,000. There it is. How about 95 now? 9 to 95. And I love the cover art on this piece. It's just iconic. Let's go to 10,000 now. 95, go to 10. Looking for that bit of $10,000. Do I see 10? Yes, I do. We are at 10,000 smackers here. Let's go to 11. 11 out of 12. Do I see that bit of 12,000 now? 11 is where we stand here, Heritage Live. Press that big glowing button that says bid and get me to 12,000. And we've got it. You didn't need much convincing from me. Let's go to 12. There's 12.5 on the cut. 13 now. 12.5 to 13,000 here, Heritage Live. Looking for 13,000. We are on a cut increment. I need $13,000 to advance. We've got it. Let's go to 14 now. 13, go 14, and 14 out of 15. Do I see 15 now? Got to have that bid of 15,000 to keep us going here, Heritage Live. Are we all done then at 14,000? We aren't done, says Heritage Live, because we've got that bid of 15,000 now. 15 go to $16,000. Do I see the bid of 16 or you cut at 15.5? Fair warning then, last call at 15,000. You've got it. We'll make this 15,000. 7233. Congratulations. What a piece. But it doesn't stop there because we have lot number 36. What do we got? 4,200. Let's go to 44 now. 44, 46. How about 48 now? Heritage Live. I have that bid of 46, 48. We're at 5,000 now. This is Golden Axe. WADA 9.6, A sealed. We're at 6,000. I need 65. 65 goes 7. 7 now 75. 75 to 8. Let's keep it going here. 8,000 to 85. 85 to 9. 9,095. Do I see 95 now to advance here? 95 now 10. 10,000 to 11. 11 to 12. Let's keep it going here, Heritage Live. An incredible piece is found in this lot, okay? One of a meager just 3 examples graded by WADA. 1, 2, 3. That's it, okay? We're at 15,000. Do I see 16 now here, Heritage Live? To advance. 15 go to 16,000. And this is the very first time we have ever offered a sealed copy of Golden Axe, okay? This is one of my most iconic and important titles found on Genesis. I need $16,000 to advance now, Heritage Live. 15, go to 16. Do I see that $16,000 bid out there, or you're cut at 15.5? Are we all done then, Heritage Live, at 15,000? Fair warning. All right, we'll make that 15,000. 7151. All right, lot number 37. 600. We are at $1,100. Let's go to 12 now. 11 to 12 now here, Heritage Live. Here we have an NBA Jam. CGC 9.8 A++ sealed. Do I see that bid of $1,200 now? 11 go to 12 here, Heritage Live. An incredible 9.8 A++ sealed grade. Fair warning. We'll make that 1,100. 11.50. You have a delayed sneaky cut bid there. We're at $1,200 now. 12 to 13. Do I see a bid of $1,300 to advance? 12, I've got it. Looking for that 1,300 now here, Heritage Live. 12 now 13, 12.50, and now there's a 1,300 as well. 14, 15, now 16. Looking for 16. We've got it, and the 17. How about 1,800? 18, 19. How about 2,000? 2,022. Let's keep it going here, Heritage Live. 22. Go 2,400. I have a bit of 2,200. I need 24 from you to advance your Heritage Live Warrior cut. 2,300. Fair warning then at 2,200. All right. Boom shakalaka. 2,200. 7, 1, 4, and 4. All right. Lot number 38.
5245.
5245. A lucky number there. This is the Revenge of Shinobi. CGC 9.8 A+ sealed. 65. Go to 7. I need $7,000 from you to advance your Heritage Live. This is another incredible Genesis title. This is the first time that we have ever offered a sealed example. You've got to bid accordingly here. An important title and an immaculate grade. Again, 9.8 A+ by CGC. I need $7,000 to advance your Heritage Live. An incredibly rare and instant centerpiece right here. I'm looking for $7,000 now to advance. 65, go to 7. Fair warning at 65. And 65 it is. 65 it is not, because we have 7,000, okay? Delayed bid, I will accept that. We're at $7,000 now to advance. 7 goes 75 now, Heritage Live. Are we all done then? Fair warning. All right, 7,000. 7, 2, 7, and 4. Okay, flipping the page here, lot number 39. 10,500, and we are going to jump up to $17,000. All right, what do we got? We got Sonic the Hedgehog, WADA 9.8 A+ sealed. We're at 19,000. Okay, in an iconic, important piece here. I need $20,000 from you to advance your Heritage Live. This is tied for finest on WADA's Pop Report for this variant. I need a bit of $20,000 to advance. 20,000, 22,000. Let's go to 24,000 now. Do I see a bit of 24,000 to advance your Heritage Live? 23,000 and 24,000. How about 26? 26, 28. How about $30,000 to advance here? We're sitting at 28. I need 30 from you here, Heritage Live. 28, go to 30. 30,000, 31 on the cut. I need $1,000 more to get me to that $32,000 level here, Heritage Live. 31, I've got it. Do I see 32 now? This is one of just 16 graded examples at WADA. And again, this is tied for the finest, okay? They don't come any nicer than this. I need a bid of $32,000 now to advance. 31, go to 32 now. Again, an incredible 9.8 A+ grade. Are we all done at that cut at 31,000? Fair warning then at 31K. You've got it, 31,000. 7173. Congratulations to you. Lot number 40.
3,600.
3,600. We're at $5,500 now. Let's go to 6,000. This is Sonic the Hedgehog VGA 85 plus NM plus sealed. Looking for 6,000 now to advance. It's the first time we have ever offered this variant. Do I see a bid of 6,000? Fair warning. We'll make that 5,500. 7173, lot 41.
1,250.
1250. Let's go to 13 now. We're going to jump up to 1600. This is Streets of Rage 3, CGC 9.8 A+ sealed. 18, now 19. Do I see a bit of 1900 now to advance here, Heritage Live? Here we have it. This is the highest graded example we have ever offered. I feel like there's a common theme here. We're offering a lot of finest knowns here in this auction. 2,000 go to 2,200. I've got that bid of 2,000. Do I see 22 now to advance? We've only offered 4 examples of this before. Do I see 2,200? Fair warning at 2,000. We'll make that 2,000. 7190, lot 42. 1150 on the cut. 1,500 now 16. 15, 16, 17, now 18, 18, now 19. Let's keep going here. Do I see 2,000? Yes, I do. And 22 now. How about 24, 24, 26, 28? 28, 3,000, 32, 32, 34, 36 now. 36. Look at all this excitement. This is a great time for me to take a sip of water. You guys are doing my job for me. 6,000, 65, 7,000 now. Do I see 7,000 out there? I've got that bid of 6,500. Why all this excitement? Because this is the grail piece for the Sega Game Gear. Do I see a bid of $7,000 now? Looking for 7,000 now to advance here, Heritage Live. And this is one of only just 5 graded examples that VGA bested by just one single example. Looking for 7,000 now to advance your Heritage Live. I got 6,500. Do I see 7 or your cut in the middle at 6,750? Got to see one of the two, though. Fair warning, last call on this Game Gear Grail. For some reason, I wanted to say Trail. 65, go to 7. Are we all done? Fair warning. All right, we'll make that 6,500. 7151. Congratulations to you. We're going to flip the page now to lot number 43. 105. We're going to jump up to 556. 650. Do I see a bit of 650? This is Pop Full Mail Magical Fantasy Adventure CGC 9.8 A+ sealed. 650 goes 7. 7 now to 750. Do I see a bit of 750 now? Now here we have another Grail. This time it is a Sega CD Grail. Let's go to 850. 850 now 900. I've got that bit of 850, 900 now to 950. Looking for $950 to advance. This is our very first time ever offering a sealed copy of this game. We've got 1,000. How about 11? 1 to 11 now. 11 now to 12. 12 now to 13. 13 to 14. Looking for that bit of 1,400 now to advance. 14 to 15. 16, 17, 18, 19. Let's keep it going. Here we go again. Let's go to 2,200 here, Heritage Live. Do I see that bid of 2,200? Oh, yes. And 24, 20, 25 on the cut. There's 26, 28, 28 now 3,000, 3,000 to 32, 32, 34, 36, 38. We're counting together. 4,000, 42, 44. Do we have 44 yet? Not yet. Do I see 44 now here, Heritage Live? 42 to 44. Looking for that $4,400 bid. 42 to 44. Are we all done on this Grail piece? Fair warning and last call at 4,200. You got it, 4,200. 715 and 1. All right, lot number 44. 1150. We're going to jump up to 2,800 here, Heritage Live. This is Panzer Dragoon Saga CGC 9.6 A++ sealed. We're at 2,800. Do I see 3,000? Yes, I do now. 32. 3,000. Go 32. I need 32 from you now, Heritage Live, to advance. One of the most sought-after Sega Saturn games. Again, another instant centerpiece. Let's go to 3,200 now. 3 now 32. Fair warning. 3,000. 7151. All right, lot 45.
625.
624. We're going to jump it to $1,100. Do I see 12 now, Heritage Live? 12 to 1,300. Looking for 1,300 now. This is Link, The Faces of Evil, VGA 90 plus and M plus MT sealed. Looking for 16 now. Looking for that bid of 1,600, and this is on the very unusual Philips console. Looking for 1,700 now. 16 go to 17. Here it is live. Press that bid button and take me to that 17. We've got it. Let's go to 18 now. 17 to 18. 18 is we're still looking for it. We're on a cut bid at 1750. There's the 18. How about 19 now? 18 to 19. Here it is live. Looking for that $1,900 bid, and I didn't have to look long because there it is. Let's go to 2,000 now. 2,000. 22. How about 24 now? Looking for 2,400. One of only 14 examples graded by VGA. This is a very nicely preserved example. Looking for 24, and we've got about 26 now. 24 to 2,600, or you're cut at 25. If you still have that tool, use it. We're sitting at 24. Are we all done? Last call. 2,400. There's 25 and 26 on the delay. We will accept those. Let's go to 28 now here, Heritage Live. I have a bid of 2,600. Looking for 28 out there. Do I see 2,800 now? Fair warning. All right, 26 it is. 7275. And we've had grail after grail after grail, and it doesn't stop because we have this next lot number 46. What do we got? 6250. Let's go to 65. We've got it. 75 now here, Heritage Live. 8,000 to 85. 85 now 9, now 9,500. 10,011 now 12. This is Magical Chase, VGA 85 plus and M plus sealed, okay? This is an incredible, this is probably the grail for the TurboGrafx 16 console, okay? And it comes in an incredible 85 plus and M plus sealed grade. Do I see a bit of $12,000 now to advance your 11.5 on the cut? Still looking for that 12. 12 now 13. One of just 7 examples graded by VGA. Looking for $13,000. Heritage Live 12 to 13. Looking for that 13,000 now. And again, this is the highest graded of only just 2 that we have ever offered. Looking for 13,000. Fair warning. 12,000. It will not take it. We have a delayed bid of 13,000. We have 13,000. I will accept that. Let's go to 14,000 now. 13.5 on the cut. Looking for 14,000 now. $500 more to get us back on track. I've got 13.5 on the cut, and there's the 14,000. Excellent. How about that bid of 15? And we've got it. Let's go to 16 now. 15 go to 16 here, Heritage Live. Fair warning at 15,000. And 15 it is. It is not. We have a delayed bid of 15.5 on the cut. Let's go to 16 now. 15,500, and there's a 16 as well. Looking for 17,000 now, Heritage Live. 16 I have. Let's go to 17 now, Heritage Live. Are we all done at 16,000? Fair warning. And we'll make that 16,000. 7, 1, 5, and 1. Flipping the page here to lot number 147.
3,100.
3,100. Let's go to 32 now here, Heritage Live. An iconic Symphony of the Night in VGA 90 NM Plus MT sealed. Do I see 3,200 now to advance? Fair warning.
32.
We have a bid of 32 and the 34 back in your court, Heritage Live. 36, 38, now 4,000. You can beat out the internet, Heritage Live. Press that bid button. 4,000 prior, though, you mean that means there's a tie. 4,200, there it is. And now you've beat out the book. I need $4,400 from you now to advance your Heritage Live. This is a PS1 masterpiece. Looking for that bid of 4,400 to advance. Fair warning. Last call. And 43 on the cut. And the 44. How about 4,600 now to advance? Stunning black label copy found here. Looking for 5,000. 5,000 to 5,500. I've got that $5,000 bid. Looking for 55 from you now, Heritage Live. We're sitting at 5,000. I need 55 or you're cut at 5,250. 55, there it is. Let's go to 6,000. $6,000 is what we need to keep us going here, Heritage Live. Do I see that $6,000 bid? Fair warning. 5,500. 7166. Lot number 48. 8250, 85, 9,000. Back to you at 9,500. This is an Elemental Gearbolt Assassin case. We're at 10,000. Oh, excuse me. We're at 10,000 with the book. I need 11,000. We have our phone bidder here in Dallas looking for 11,000. We have 11, 12, looking for 13,000. We got the book. We got you, Heritage Live, and we got our phone bidder looking for 13,000. We're at 12. We're at 14,000 now. I need 15 from you now, Heritage Live. 14,000 is where we stand. I need 15,000. 15, 16. Back to you at 17,000 here, Heritage Live. This is an incredible piece, okay? One of just 50 examples made. These were handed out as prizes at a competition at E3, okay? I need $17,000 to advance. These are very elusive and incredible presentation piece here. We're at 16,000. I need 17 now to advance. 16 goes 17 now, Heritage Live. Looking for the bid. We've got the 17. There's a book bid at 18,000. It's back in your court, Heritage Live. I need 19,000. 19, 20. How about 22,000? Don't give up here, Heritage Live. I need that bid of $22,000 to keep us going here. 21,000. And John's quiet. You know what that means. You are in control here, Heritage Live. You have beat out this book bid. We have a cut bid at $21,000. Do I see 22 now? 21, go to 22,000. Are we all done then at 21? Fair warning. We will make that 21,000. 7, 2, 7, and 7. All right, lot number 49. 1250, 1,600, we've got it now. Let's go to 17, 17, 18, now 19. Final Fantasy Tactics, WATA 9.8 A+ sealed, looking for $2,400. An incredible high-grade copy here. We're at 2,600. Do I see 28, 28 to 3,000? I've got that bid of $3,000 now. Do I see 3,000? We're at 28. Go to 3, or you cut at 29. Fair warning at 28. 3,000. Do I see 32 now? I've got that bid of 3,000. 32, there it is. How about 34? 32 to 34. Looking for that $3,400 bid to advance. Again, lovely 9.8 A+ grade. Do I see 34 now to advance? Last call. 3,200. We have a delayed bid of 3,300 on the cut. Looking for 34 now. I've got that $3,300 cut bid. Looking for 34 now to advance. Fair warning. And the cut bid at 33 will take it. 7, 1, 6, and 5. Lot number 50. 1650 on the cut. Let's go to 17 now. This is Resident Evil Director's Cut. WATA 9.8 A+ seal 2022, 24. Do I see 26 now? 26, 28 now. 3,000. 3,032. How about 3,400? I've got that bid of 34. 36. How about 38 now? 38, 4,000 now. 42, 42, 44 now. 46. Got that bid of 4,400. 46, 48, 5,000 now here, Heritage Live. 5,000. 55. Go 6. I need 6,000 now to advance here, Heritage Live. 55. Go to 6. This is the highest graded copy. They don't come any better than this. 6,500. Let's go to 7,000. 65 to $7,000. 7,000. 75 now. Back to you here, Heritage Live. Don't give up. You can beat out the internet bid. Looking for $8,000 now to advance. We have 7,500. I need 8. 85. Let's go to 9,000 now, Heritage Live. Back in your court. Bid that 9,000 now. We have 8,500 looking for 9,000 for Resident Evil Director's Cut. If you are a true Resident Evil fan, you've got to have this piece. Looking for 9,000 now. 85 go to 9. Do I see a bit of 9,000? Yes, I do. There's 95. Back to you, Heritage Live. 10,000. 11. How about 12? 12, 13, 14, 14, 15, 16. And Emily, you're all quiet, and that means something. That means you've beat out the book, your Heritage Live. Again, you have prevailed. You are in control. $16,000 I have with you, not with Emily to my right. 16.5 there. We have 2 HA Live bidders out there. 16.5 on the cut. Do I see 17,000? 16.5 to 17,000 now. Heritage Live. I have that bid of 16.5 on the cut. Do I see 17,000 now? 16.5 to 17. Again, highest graded is found right here. Do I see 17,000? Fair warning at 16.5. And we'll make that $16,500. 7, 2, 7, and 8. Great piece. Here's lot number 51. 875. We're at 950. How about 1,000 now, Heritage Live? This is Siphon Filter 3, WATA 9.8 A++ sealed. 13. 14 now, Heritage Live. Do I see a bit of $1,400? 15 to 16. 16, 17 now, 18, 18, 19 now, 2000. 2022, 24 now, 24, 26. We have a cut at 25. Let's go to 26 now, Heritage Live. Bid $100 more. I need $2,600 to advance here. This is an incredibly rare retracted cover. Looking for that $2,600 bid here, Heritage Live. Looking for 26, 25 to 26. Fair warning and last call at 25. 25 it is. That goes to the internet bidder. Lot number 52. 3,300. 34, 36, let's go to 38 now, 4,000 to 42, 42, 44, 46, 48, 5,000 now, $5,000 I have it. Let's go to 55 now. This is Tomb Raider, CGC 9.6 A+ sealed. One of the most iconic PS1 games found here. 5 to 55. Do I see a bit of $5,500 to advance here? Heritage Live. 55, go to 6,000. I have that bid of 5,500. Let's go to 6,000 now here, Heritage Live. Do I see that bid of $6,000 now to advance for the iconic Tomb Raider on PS1? Fair warning in at 5,500. Last call. And we'll make that 5,500. 7279. Flipping the page here. We are on lot number 53. 5250. We're at $8,500. I need $9,000 now to advance. This is very cool. I didn't know about this until Evan told me all about it. This is NBA Elite 11, VGA 90 plus, NM plus, MT sealed. Okay, a very mysterious PS3 game here. I have a bid of $13,000. Let's go to $14,000 now to advance your Heritage Live. This is one of the rarest retail video games ever. Okay, I'm looking for $15,000 now, Heritage Live. 14. Go to $15,000 now. 15 to $16,000. I have that bid of $15,000. Let's go to 16 now, Heritage Live. One of only just 6 examples graded by VGA, and this is the highest graded copy. This is the finest known. That's why we're at 16.5 right now. I'm looking for 17 now. 17, 18, now 19, Heritage Live. Looking for $19,000 to keep us going. We're at 18. Let's go to $19,000. Again, highest graded copy. Very few of these copies escaped. It's a miracle that this is being offered to you today. Looking for $20,000. $19,500. $20,000. Let's go to $22,000 now here, Heritage Live. 20, go to 22,000 now, or you're cut at 21,000. Again, such a neat piece here, highly unusual. Looking for 22,000 to advance. Instant centerpiece here. Are we all done at 20,000? Fair warning. And we will make that 20,000. 7184. All right, lot number 54. 2,300. $4,200 we're going to jump up to. This is Halo Combat Evolved, WATA 9.8 A+ sealed, and this is the black label variety, okay? 4,600, let's go to 48 now. Do I see a bit of $4,800 to advance? 48, 5,000. How about 5,500 now? 55, 6,000, 65 now, 65, 7. I need $7,000 to advance your Heritage Live. 65, I've got it. Do I see 7,000? 7,000 to 75. I need to see $7,500 to advance. Looking for 75 now. This is tied with one other as the highest graded example for this first production variant. I need a bit of $7,500 now to advance. Otherwise, fair warning and last call at 7,000. 72.50 on the cut. Let's go to 75 and we've got it. How about 8,000? $8,000 to advance. 75, go to 8 now, Heritage Live. Don't stop now. I'm looking for that $8,000 bid. Fair warning at 75. 75 it is. 7146, lot 55. 5250 on the cut. Let's go to 55 now. This is Minecraft Xbox 360 edition, WADA 9.88 plus sealed. 6,000. How about 65? 7,000. How about 75? Now 7 to 75. Do I see a bid of 7,500? 75. There it is. How about 8,000? 75 go to 8. 8 to 85 now. This is a gorgeous early production copy here. 85 to 9,000. 9,000 now 95. 95 to 10,000. Oh, we're at 10,000. 11. How about 12,000 now, Heritage Live? 11 to go to 12. Do I see that bid of $12,000 now to advance? I have 11. 11.5 on the cut. Do I see 12,000 now? Looking for a bid of 12,000 to advance. You watched the movie. Now it's time to own this copy. Looking for $12,000. 2 words, chicken jockey. Let's go to 12,000. I was going to say it. I did it. Let's go to $12,000 now. 11.5 go to 12,000 here, Heritage Live. Do I see a bid of 12,000? Fair warning and last call. All right, let's make it 11.5. 7280. All right, lot number 56. 2,800. Let's go to $3,000. Your Heritage Live. 3,032. How about 3,400? Looking for that bid of 3,400. 3,436. How about 3,800? This is a Dan Panosian Spider-Man in Arcade's Revenge, Return of the Sinister Six, Spider-Man 2, original video game ad art. That was a mouthful. Let's go to 4,000. 38 go to 4,000 now, Heritage Live. Looking for that $4,000 bid to advance. Look who's featured on this lot. It's my hero, Spider-Man. Let's go to 4,000 now, Heritage Live. Don't stop. Go to 4,000. Fair warning at 3,800. We'll make that 3,800. 7263. All right, flipping the page here too. Lot number 157. 1,550. We're at $1,700. Let's go to 18. Now the next few lots are incredible, extremely rare, original pieces of artwork. Okay, these are entirely unique. Here's one. This is lot number 157. This is the Gumshoe Nintendo versus System Game original flyer art. 26. Let's go to 28 now. This is from Stephen Perringer, looking for $2,800 to advance your Heritage Live. I have 26. Go to 28. Fair warning at 2,600. We'll make that 2,600. That goes to the Internets. All right, lot number 159. Oh, yep. Excuse me, 158. Thanks, John. $1,000 I have. How about 11 now? 11 to 12. Looking for that bid of $1,200. This is versus Slalom, Nintendo versus System Game, original flyer art. How cool. Let's go to 1,400 now. 13 to $1,400 now to advance your Heritage Live. Looking for a bid of 1,400. 13 go 14. Are we all done at 1,300? Fair warning and last call here. 1350 on the cut. Again, these are original pieces here, entirely unique. I need $1,400 to advance here, Heritage Live. 1350 to 14. Fair warning on the cut at 1350. And we'll make that 1350. 7281. Lot number 159.
600.
We have $600. Let's go to $650 now here, Heritage Live. 6 to 650. Do I see a bid of $650? The Amazing Adventures of Captain Nintendo. Group lot of 14 original production color artwork with marketing brochure. Very neat. I need $650 to advance here. Fair warning at 600. There's 700. How about 750? 750, 800. Now 850. 850, 900. Now 950. Do I see a bit of $950 to keep us rolling here, Heritage Live? 9 go 950. Fair warning at 900. 925, 950. How about $1,000? 950 go 1,000. Fair warning at 950. 1,000 go 11. I've got that $1,000 bid looking for 11 now, Heritage Live. Press that bid button and take me to 1,100. Fair warning at 1,000, and there's the 11. How about 12 now? Looking for a bid of $1,200 to advance. Last call. All right, we will make that 1100. 7282, lot 60.
4,600.
4,600 to 48 now. This is very cool. Street Fighter 2 Turbo Player's Guide, unused original cover art. Again, this is an unused cover. How cool is that? And this is the original art, looking for 4,800. Fair warning at 46 then. And 46 it is. To the internet. Lot number 161.
8,250.
$8,250. I need 85 now. 85, 9,000. Let's go to 95. 95, go 10,000 now. This is the Super Mario 64 Dinosaurs Will Fly original Nintendo 64 launch date advertisement. This is so neat. I have 14,000. Let's go to 15,000, 16,000 now to advance. 16 to 17, 17 to 18 now. Let's keep it going here to 19,000. Do I see $19,000 to advance here, Heritage Live? Again, original artwork here, okay? You just don't find these. I need 19,000. I've got it. Let's go to 20,000 now. This artwork was used for the original launch advertisement for Super Mario 64. This is an iconic, important piece of not only Mario history, but video game history. I need 22,000. I've got the 22. Let's go to $24,000 here, Heritage Live. I've got the 22. Jump in at 24,000, or you cut at 23 now here, Heritage Live. Again, this is an extremely rare piece. Honestly, you probably shouldn't even have this opportunity. It's that dang rare. Let's go to 24,000 now, Heritage Live. 22 to 24,000. Are we all done then? At 22, fair warning and last call. All right, we'll make that 22,000. 7184. And the final lot of this incredible session is lot number 62. What do we have? 525, 600. How about 650 now? Here it is live. 657 now, 758 now, 850, 9 now, 950, 950, 1,000, 1,000, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 now. Let's keep it going here. 16, 17 now. I have 1,600, looking for 1,700. This is Kellogg's Applejack Super Mario Land 2 original cereal box art. 16 to 17. Very unusual, yet so cool. Looking for 1,700. And yes, it does come with the cereal box, but unfortunately, no Applejacks. 1,700, go to 18 now. Looking for that bit of 1,800 to advance. 18 now, 19 here, Heritage Live. 18, I've got it. There's a 19 as well. How about 2,000? 19 to 2,000 to advance. Looking for that $2,000 bid, and I've got it. How about 2,200? 2 to 22 and 22 to 24. Do I hear that $2,400 now to keep us rolling here, Heritage Live? Got that 22. Need that 24, or you cut at 23. Got to see one of the two. Fair warning and last call then at 2,200. Then we will make that 2,200. 7184. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Congratulations to all of our winning bidders in this exciting session. But it doesn't stop there. We have session 3 tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. To all of our winning bidders, congratulations to you. And